feel like my wing liner is just like pulling me back. Like, I feel like I belong in Miami with this shirt. Looking real Miami. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda, and I wanted to welcome you guys also into my new filming space. I've been MIA from my YouTube channel because I've just been working in my studio for like a week and a half now, and I wasn't happy with like my lighting. I wasn't happy with my backdrop. I wanted to change it up, make it feel a little bit more homey, so I decided to just take a few days and redo the whole thing. So this is going to be my new filming space. So welcome if you are new, and if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I create a smoked out wing liner. I actually posted this photo right here on Instagram, and a lot of you guys were asking for a tutorial. So in today's video, that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So if you want to see how I create this look, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you get notified every single time I upload. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. All right, so I'm so excited to be in my new filming space. I feel like I'm just gonna be knocking out videos left and right because I feel like I needed to do this, and I'm just excited. So we are gonna get started. I already did my foundation and everything else. I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with my soft ochre painterly paint pot, and I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This one is a Morphe E30 brush. You can also use concealer as well. And now I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Kat Von D translucent powder just to set the eye base. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using this Too Faced Natural Matte palette. This is what the palette looks like. I'm going to basically just be sticking more to like the neutral shades because this eyeshadow is going to be focused on the smoked out wing liner. I'm not going to be using any shimmers. I'm going to stick to mattes for the eyeshadow because it's going to be easier to smoke out the wing liner. We are going to pick up this natural color right here, and we are going to pick up a blending brush. This one is by Makeup Addiction, and it's the Expert Blender brush. And then we're gonna focus that in the crease. This is gonna be our first transition shade. This is also almost like a skin tone color, so this is gonna be perfect for that transition. Now we're gonna pick up Hookup. This is going to just add a little bit more dimension to the crease. I'm not gonna do a cut crease, but I do wanna add a little bit of dimension so you can see the separation of the lid and the actual crease. And I'm just picking up a 217 by MAC, and I'm going to concentrate that in the crease. I'm not gonna go above. I just wanna create a little dimension. And I'm putting most of the product on the actual tip of the brush because that's what I'm using to create that dimension. Going back and forth, kind of flare it out towards the end. We're just gonna go back and just kind of blend everything together. Now I'm gonna be using this nude gold right here, and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid. And I'm just gonna pick up a flat brush and just press it in. I always like to keep it super neutral on the eyes when I want the wing liner to be a focus. Now using Hookup, I'm going to just apply that on the outer corner where the eyeliner is gonna go, and I'm just using that 217 brush just to kind of blend it in. This is just to kind of give me a guide where I want to smoke out the eyeliner. You guys know I love me a liquid liner because it's super easy for me to just glide on and do a wing. It's just a little bit easier for me to control, but when it comes to a smoked out wing liner, I find it very difficult when the eyeliner dries. So I'm going to be using this INGLOT number 77 eyeliner. It's very easy to blend out and smoke out. I'm going to go in with this Dose of Colors fine liner, and we are going to start off by creating the wing. And this is just going to be a guide for us after. So what I like to do is I always like to create the wing first and create it very thin, not so thick, because when you smoke it out, the eyeliner does get a little thicker. And this eyeliner is super easy to apply. I like to do very small steps when applying the eyeliner. Once I get to the outer corner to create that wing, what I like to do is I like to make the brush as flat as possible, just so I can have a little bit more control of how thin and thick I want the actual wing. So what I like to do before the eyeliner dries, I like to go in with the flat definer brush and just buff out the edges of the liner before it dries into the eyeshadow, and it's gonna start giving you that smoked out effect. And then what I like to do is I like to take a darker eyeshadow. This one is Risky Biz, and using that same brush, and I like to go over it and add that smokiness. But I don't like to do a black eyeshadow because you have already diffused the actual eyeliner into the eyeshadow, and just giving it that brown smoky effect looks really pretty as well. I want the transition to be super smooth, and if I did a black eyeshadow, it would just look really, really intense on the actual lid and then a super soft color on the crease. So that's why I like to use more of a brown eyeshadow opposed to just using a black shadow. So for lashes, I'm gonna pop on some Lily lashes in the style Ella. And we're just gonna pop those on. I feel like this eyeliner is way thicker than this one. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Caution by Hourglass. And I've been loving this mascara because of the brush. It just kind of lifts your natural lashes to the roof. It literally is such a good mascara. I feel it tugging onto my lashes, which is a good thing. You see, look at how it lifted this lash. So for eyeliner in my waterline, I'm going to be using this Lord It Up by MAC. This is not recommended to be using in the waterline, but I've done it so many times that nothing's happened. So we're just going to run that through the waterline. And I also like to bring it down right underneath my actual lash line. And then using that same flat brush, I'm going to go in and just kind of smudge that out. We're going to give it that smoky effect as well. And then very lightly just kind of connect it to the outer corner. And because this is a pencil eyeliner and I don't want it to run, I'm going to go ahead and set it with the Risky Biz eyeshadow and just kind of press in the eyeshadow right at the root of the lash line, and then just blend it out. So I want to go ahead and diffuse the eyeliner at the bottom. I'm going to pick up this natural color and hook up. And this Juvia's brush, this doesn't have a number, but it's like a super small blending brush, which I used on this side. I absolutely love this, how it blended out the eyeshadow. This is just going to add that transition underneath as well. We're just gonna add a little bit of mascara underneath, and I'm gonna be using the same Caution mascara by Hourglass. So now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of blush and highlight. For blush, I'm going to be using this Blush Like You Mint It by Dose of Colors. This is called Amazemint. It's such a pretty coral color. And then we're gonna be using this LCF 10 brush. Whoa, that's a lot. A pretty color. Has like a really pretty iridescent to it. So now for highlight, I'm going to be using Soulmate. This is the collection that I Love Sarai collabed with Dose of Colors. This is what it looks like. I broke the mirror because I traveled with it. It's such a pretty highlight. I used it in my previous video reviewing the whole collection, so make sure to check that out. I'm gonna add a little bit of that highlight to the chin area. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot. So for my lips, I'm going to be using this Morphe lip liner in the shade Sweet Tea. And this is just going to help define your lips and just give you a better pout. For lipstick, I'm going to be using my favorite nude lipstick. This is No Shade by Dose of Colors in collab with Katie and Desi. And to top off the lips, I'm going to be using the Barely There by Dose of Colors in collab with I Love Sarai. I'm going to go ahead and use this All Star Face Setting Spray by color prompt. All right, everyone, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this look. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, also give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know if you would like a tour on how I stored all of my makeup, my new filming area. Let me know that as well in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.